قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Kunji Stuff, a medical student at Queen Mary University of London. Now, what has that got to do with crypto? Don't worry about it. That being said, inshallah ta'ala, now I've got to a stage where I've been posting so far so good on that of the crypto market and theme in general, so you can go check out one of the videos that I made time back. And had you invested roughly at that time, then you probably could have been looking at 50% in that of Bitcoin alone. Forget about all altcoins, you could be looking at double your money. But the time has come where personally I believe that, it was the right time to leave the market. And for that reason, I'm sort of telling you why I've left and why you should probably leave. Now again, I'm not a financial advisor, so you have to be doing your own research, inshallah ta'ala. So come on screen with me, because a lot of you guys are going to be surprised. And it's not a good surprise, because it's a madness. So now, inshallah ta'ala, you should be able to see my screen. Now, this is so important. So guys, just jump on. That's the reason why this video. So it's going to be a little bit trashy, but just bear in mind to what I'm about to say. Now, we all know that even within the videos I mentioned that of the reference to MicroStrategy putting in 500 million, a lot of money into Bitcoin, and hence what's leading into its pump. Now, you can see recently as well, they transferred 92,079 Bitcoin to that of an LLC, which again allows them to sell without filing that of the SEC. Now, if you don't know what the SEC is, essentially like a governing body. Khalas, wallahi, now the madness will kick in. Now, why am I so anti at the moment? So let me flip the camera. Oh Allah, 1 second, let me just turn this over. 1 second. Okay, I'm on to the right side now. Okay, so why am I so at the moment so anti crypto at the very moment? The reason why I'm saying that is for two major reasons. One of them is probably the biggest, scariest reason which is essentially as a stable coin by the name of Tether. A lot of people make videos on this, and even Zilla, which is a guy that I trust when it comes to that of finance, he made a video as to why essentially they're just a casino. Now there's a YouTube comment that does, again, not proof. We'll get onto the proof. Just wait for the summary that they give in this YouTube video. 1 second, and inshallah ta'ala, you should be able to see my screen. Okay, واضح. لا بأس. So let me go to the YouTube comment. Again, some of the notes that I really want to make, or I've made, just so you guys are able to clock. Okay, no, that's the proof. Where's the okay, here it is. So it says there's a difference between that of an entity who's printing its own money, i.e. Tether, and that of what the government does. Now, we all know government does quantitative easing. We all know that. But until essentially Tether is not under the control of the real government, then basically the whole crypto market is that of a casino. Fundamentals that usually govern that of investments such as VeChain, which is what I was in, but I cashed out completely in this morning, and ADA and XRP are strong projects. But the fundamentals are not going to matter, basically. And the moment that Tether collapses, the price pump that it was getting initially, sorry, let me just fix the screen. The price pump that it was getting initially is going to go, Allah. So it's going to go like crazy. And basically, we're going to take the L. That's essentially what you need to be wary of, because when the L comes, we're all going to suffer. Now, there's a couple of other stuff that I want to show you. And again, like I mentioned a lot of the times, everything that is mentioned on that of the crypto sphere, there's a lot of authentication that can be done behind it, and hence the blockchain. What you're able to see as well, Tether are flagged for their recent money printing, which is the usual case that they've always done. Now they've done it at such a massive level, and again, they're not trying to hide it like it mentions anymore. And you guys can check this as well. Printing out 250 million out of where? God damn. They're on a madness. And you can see my voice is starting to go, because I was just speaking to a couple of Aggies telling them to cash out as well. If you're a prof, if you're not, do what you want. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. And had you invested when I told you to invest, like I've said, you would have made 50% and not a Bitcoin alone. Think about that of altcoins. You're looking at 100% plus, so doubling your money. And again, I'm not saying that 100% it's not going to go to that of an all-time high. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the crash that's about to come, would you take the risk of doubling your money or coming out with 90% of your money gone, so your capital gone? I'd rather leave with what I have at the moment than come back when I'm somewhat sure I'm going to get 3 to 4x the money. That being said, wallahi, a lot of these moon boys that you find on internet, on YouTube, we're going to get 100k Bitcoin. Never said in this market cycle we're definitely going to go get that of 100k Bitcoin. Initially, what we were speculating was that of a 60 to 80k Bitcoin, potentially 100k at the end of the year, but it's not looking like that at the moment. And it's probably not going to happen until this tether problem is resolved. Because until it is, how can we trust a business which the owners of the business of tether have a very fraudulent past, a crazy fraudulent past. I'm just looking at anything else that I need to tell you on top of that, and this is something important. So at July 20th, he mentioned something. Let me show you what he mentioned. Okay, let me show you on here. So again, he's mentioning that there's a big fake out, and he compared it to that of the Bitcoin in 2019, where essentially people think that we're going downwards, and hence there's a artificial price pump. Price pump happens and we still head downwards, but now people put in money, and again, a lot of this is just to pull in that of retail investors, so on and so forth. And at that moment, he was predicting it. So again, what's the July 20th price point? Let's see if he was actually legit. Go to August best. Let's go to July 20th. We're looking at a 22,000 Bitcoin. Funny enough, 2 to 3 weeks later, we're looking at, again, a rise in maybe close to 50% plus. And remember, in that other stock market, it takes 5 years to get these returns. And yes, crypto is different, but this was a crazy, crazy price bump. This is almost like Elon Musk coming in again. So all I'm saying is another channel to stay along with on that of Twitter is that by the name of Bitfinex. Again, it exposed Bitfinex and Tether being one of the largest financial frauds in that of history. And remember, the Bitcoin market works in that of cycles. So what's happened before is going to happen again, and there's no two ways about it. Moon Boy is just making money via the YouTube AdSense, and they probably are making money as well, but they're cashing out at different times to you. They may be inside that of an investment, and they're telling you, put in money. They're putting money time back, and then they're going to dump on you. So I hope that's clear, wallahi. I hope I've made things super, super clear, and again, the choice is yours. But the long story behind all of this is that give it or take a couple of months. Give it or take a couple of months. On my assumption, we're gonna see a dirty crash, or whether it takes another 6 months, I very, very much doubt. And again, this could age completely wrong, but I'd rather leave with the money that I've put in than leave with, or potentially leave with, 2 scenarios. One scenario is that of which I have 2x my money, which would be fantastic. If I'm trying to pay off uni, it'd be fantastic. But at the moment, I've hardly made any money. I've lost some money, to be fair. I've lost a reasonable chunk. But it is what it is. قدر الله وما شاء فعل. Or I could, instead of 2x my money, I could leave with 90% capital lost, which is disgusting. Like, I ain't gonna be able to recover that quickly. So I'm just gonna, now I've learned the tricks to the trade. So inshallah ta'ala, I hope that's good enough. I hope I'm not like some people are going to say fear, uncertainty and doubt. This guy's just spreading FUD. But when you lose your money and you've lost other people's money because you've encouraged them to get in, and again, I haven't encouraged anyone to get in. I remember I told you guys to do your own research. But I've said, now if you're at a profit, which you should be from when I encouraged you, quote unquote, then cash out, inshallah. So, salam alaikum. I hope this wasn't too dry. Hoping this wasn't too crazy. But inshallah ta'ala, it should be fine.